We are going to Audio Group Denmark's factory. We'll be there in about 10 minutes.
So let me explain. I'm wearing green today. Tomorrow I will be wearing red because my stereo is my Christmas present for the rest of my life.
This in here is about cables, it's about power distribution bars, it's about switches and so on. We make most cables in-house except the new inter-level, the access cable. This is made in China, by the way. The least expensive cable we make now is the X3, and then we move the whole way up to the top of line, the gold signature. We also have changed the housing from aluminum to something else, because we really do not like aluminum at all. You can always ask yourself how many musical instruments have you heard made in aluminum?
Not many.
No, maybe a few out there. Aluminum sucks. So these are the new housing for our inter-level cable. That's stainless steel, and that's grade 316, and that's something I will come back to there anyway. Yeah. Then the three cables in the middle, we use the copper housing on it. And finally, on our three top cables, we use titanium.
Lighter.
Yeah, but there's something magic about titanium. Mm-hmm. But there's no doubt about these three materials are sounding really, really good. Here we are putting together a new generation of our swords. Here we have the guy invented the gold dust NGL. It started as a joke. Thomas was doing the old generation of our swords, and then he for fun said it could be a good experience to see what gold is doing to it, and certainly in 2 minutes we have made a new generation. Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
The legs of the turtle.
Yeah. So that's the baby. The housing around it is 3D printed.
And it's way big, yeah.
It's big. It doesn't have any 90-degree angles on it because it will resonate in a way you don't want. So we have a special length, a special height, a special width, and you can see all the edges are rounded. So that's more, it's not only a house. In here we have the support and marketing people. We learned in 2020 that it's when you can't travel, you can't go anywhere, you have to stay at home during the COVID-19. Yeah, we have to shine on the social medias. We have an important friend of mine.
Yeah,
this is the former Mr. Griffin. So we're happy to have Flemming on board. So Michael and him have a kindergarten for grown-up kids.
We're one of your happiest customers.
So there must be a few things we do right, Flemming.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're lucky sometimes.
Yeah, we are very lucky.
You had a good...
Yeah. So it's here in and out, and then we have a facility more, 10 minutes drive from here. We have 20,000 feet production and stock. In total we have 45,000 this building. It's when you see the video, Michael's dad, he just went here this morning with these. It takes him a whole day to make one spool. Yesterday he called me up to Christmas and said, Lars, you know, what you and Michael have been doing, you have extended my life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's...
Keeps his mind active.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't keep your mind active and...
I agree, then you are dead.
Have a reason to get up in the morning every morning and stuff.
This was supposed to be stock of finished cables. So since we started for 12 years ago, we produce after orders. Yeah. So when I left Not Us for 12 years ago together with Michael, I promised myself never to touch the cable again. But half a year later, he came and said, Lars, I have an idea about the cable. I said, I don't want to hear about it, Michael. Yeah, but I'm going to make a power cable by hand. At that time, my system was fully loaded with Nordost Odin 2 cables, which Michael I designed for 14 years ago together with 2 other guys. And it did this. I said, holy cow, we start again. It's typical Michael to think outside the box the whole time. So normally in a cable we have either high inductance with low capacitance or vice versa. But Michael said, if we have a cable, inside cable, a coax inside, and we put 2 conductors around it like this, we have a cable with very low capacitance with high inductance. But when you take the same signal, not only this way, but this way, you have a cancellation. Yeah, so we don't believe in filtering, we believe in cancellation.
I'm so good. Good to see you.
Yes.
Good to see you, Michael.
Good to see you too.
I swear.
Yeah. So this is my turf.
Yeah.
Basically, our turf. Yeah. So I just had
Your turf is wonderful.
This is the R&D team for the electronics. So we just had an R&D meeting, so we can find the next products and develop those for you.
You never know.
No, true.
So like you said, it can get better. It can get better.
That's
Always.
always do better.
But I can show you a few things on my computer if you want. This is then just for you. We need to leave all the next level guys out because they have no say in this anyway. I'm good. I'm good.
Here we have Ricardo, who actually have been working for 2 Swiss companies like CH Precision as one of the designers there. Here it is.
Hello.
Hello.
And also for Stenheim speakers have been involved. So it have been a kind of a change coming up to the Vikings up there.
Yeah. It's completely different.
He wears his
So he have finished have been designing the new phonostates, the 880 phonostates. And then we have a guy, Ole, is also a part of the R&D team. He's taking care of all the measurement when it comes to noise coming in and noise going out of your electronics, so we live up to all the approvals. And that's a tough job, you know. This is, you can see, this is actually a streamer DAC in a 880, as you see here. So, but have making sure it's not creating more noise than allowed. Here we have Sebastian, and Sebastian is assembling one of the 88 amplifiers, and that's you can see inside. Electronics. Also, your 880s are beautiful. It's not only outside, but the sampling quality, the way the layout is absolutely world class. That's happened when we have a guy like Sebastian putting the screws right in the cabinet. So of course we check out that everything works beautiful before we're shipping it out, but we are pretty proud. We go to the speaker department. Here we built the T-series and the M speakers in general. It's a tough job actually. In here we don't have huge measurement facilities because any speaker we make, we measure that we have the right frequency response. Talking about the arm going from the body of a Formula 1 car out to the wheels, and that's 3D printed titanium. I said, oh, 3D printed titanium, that sounds pretty amazing. They've used the most advanced software in the world based on topologic. Means that they look for the highest strength with the minimum use of materials and with the best airflow around it.
Right.
And has to resonate in a pattern which is not with a G-force. I mean, a Formula 1 car is drawing up to 6 Gs. Can they make? Do you think the guys in Aarhus can make a 3D printed titanium basket based on the same technology? Yes. And this is the titanium one. So then he had a bar of zirconium and knocked on some, oh, holy cow, it's sounding good. Couldn't make a sample with titanium discs where we put a few layers of zirconium on and did, and oh, wow, that's something much better sounding than titanium. So that's what you see here. This is zirconium. This is the driver you have in your speaker. But the rectangular piece here have the weight of 1/100th of a gram. It can handle temperatures of 660 degrees Celsius. It's where aluminum melts. We have 3 of the strongest magnets, N52 magnets, sitting in the back, so we have efficiency around 94 dB on the 3 that we have in your speakers. When you have pretty close to zero mass, you cannot store energy, and that means you can't hear them. Our B&K mic goes to 50 kilohertz, but Michael simulated it to 82 kilohertz before it's breaking up. And that's why you have lightning fast drivers, and the moving system had to be as light, as strong as possible. We have around half a kilogram of, or nearly a pound of 2 rings made out of silver. So we have the sand casting forms over there. So each of them have been sand casted. So we warm in these cans, we warm the silver up to 1100 degrees Celsius, and then we put it into the forms, and then we machine them, and then we send them down to the Institute of Technology in Aarhus, where they're bombarded in a vaporizer for 92 hours, where there's a layer of titanium nitrate on it, there's tungsten on it, there's zirconium on it, and the outside is zirconium nitrate.
That's taking it to the next level.
Yeah, so each of these cans you have had 10 kilograms of sterling silver in there. So we have used more than half a ton of silver since we introduced the silver motor system. So in here, all the spread-toe carbon cones we make in-house, from the least expensive to the most expensive. So this we also have been stealing from Formula 1. Because Formula 1 is some of the most advanced machines in the world. You know, normal carbon, there's a lot of air around the threads because they are kind of roundish, so we use more epoxy to glue it together. Spread-toe, the threads are flat, and that means you reduce the glue by 40% of weight. So we have these 2 layers and we put them in. We have several forms here, and in vacuum we glue it together. And it takes around 48 hours to make a cone. So what we achieve is this one, 4.9 grams. That's have the same strength as hardened steel, that one. So if you push it like this, you can feel how extremely mechanically stable it is. Yeah.
You are in a position where you cannot see what we are listening at. But don't be nervous. You cannot win anything, you cannot lose anything. This is our entry-level electronics. All the cables are, again, entry-level. So in a way, I couldn't do worse. This is the worst we can do.
It was good.
Really good.
So I'll just change our power distributor to something pretty ordinary. This is more or less like most power distributors are done.
And definitely it degrades it.
Yeah, the bass is like boo, boo. And her voice is sort of very pointy. It's aggressive and very thin, right?
That's pretty cool.
It's cool.
She did a good job.
Yeah. We have around 20 different kind of jeans, so what do you recommend? Down to minus, let's see, oh yeah, we can see here. That looks like something expensive down here. So nitrogen have the temper of minus 196 degrees, and then lining up the structure of the crystals more carefully and throw out a crimping process, throw out some of their impurity. So we reach again the inductance around 6 to 8% by doing this treatment. You can see that's the cables for the T3. Have also been in the freezer.
So this here is our room where we do a lot of the R&D and development and prototyping. We have a few machines, a CNC and a laser cutter and so 3D printing, whatever. So, but now it's off limits, so you have to turn off that.
There's
camera.
nothing behind this door.
And then we'll change to biamping. You will use the I880 for the mid-range and the treble, and the P88 for the bass drivers. Because it's cleaning up.
Yeah.
Like a more precision, but also you have an even blacker background to your music the whole time.
It's like, I've tried to tell people, you've got an unbelievable tweeter.
Yeah,
And everything else is trying to keep up with the tweeter.
yeah,
Everything else is great,
yeah,
but the tweeter's like amazing.
yeah.
And then with the biamping, they're not just keeping up with it, they're staying there with it.
It's simply give you a bigger musical scale. That's what you get. Biamping, when you do it right, with the same quality, is amazing what happens.
At shows, Audio Group Denmark will construct a big 3-pane backlit banner that shows this river here in Aalborg. So this is the spot that the photo was taken from. You see the bridge in the background, you see the apartments. Up here where we're dining on the left tonight, called Fusion, that's actually in the picture too if you look real closely.
It's probably the best beer in the world. What do you think there, cameraman?